begin.
I begin.
I begin.
I begin.
I begin. I begin.
We begin.
Together.
Something I found so difficult over the winter is finding time to exercise. Well, not like finding time. Whenever it's sunny, like when it's the summer, or at least spring, like I was going to the gym like 3 or 4 times a week.
Fucking boring.
Like,
Okay.
Yeah, like a long shed. Brown.
I'm on the grass right now.
I must confess that I read all of about 5 books completely during my undergraduate as an English literature student. I've definitely read Ghost Wall, but there was just so many that I didn't read and had to look up instead. How am I supposed to read? They tried to make us read 3 books every single week for the entirety of the 3 years. That's not humanly possible.
Which is really cool. I still have it. It's like this big.
I can't see this anymore.
this is my dream. So I'm throwing a sort of like party or it's like a pre-drinks at my flat, but for some reason my whole family's there, and you know it's a tiny flat and there's
Her garden, she takes very good care of it. She's always been a very big gardener. She knows, she's the kind of lady who knows all.
uni and go, you know what, I'm gonna walk to the gym for half an hour, do an hour and a bit in the gym, then half an hour back, come home, eat, and like all in the dark. Like I don't get any time.
That can't live in the winter, can't live in the spring, and also plants are actually fully poisonous.
It feels to like sit down and like and like you spend the whole winter being so like become more lenient with your eating, like, and I've always struggled with like eating and working out and exercise and stuff. Like it's been so like fluctuating up and down like my whole life, which is fine. Like you know, a lot of people have that.
She has a lot of grass, and there's like a little sort of wooden awning type thing, and in there she's got like
What's going?
you know, like a little ceramic.
And my older sister throws like a pot of coffee on me for some reason. There's a random man who just starts shouting at Holly, so I punch him. At this point, the party goers kind of realise it's weird and they all leave. We look out in the distance and the TARDIS is turning up from Doctor Who. It's flying over.
She has the sort of clothesline up with the grass at
I can't see it anymore.
I've used to do a lot of oceans and sailing ships.
Read 3 books and attend your uni like a full-time job and do all the research aside of it and do all the assignments and still have time to have a job and be able to have a social life and be able to see your family. They were like, if you need help balancing, we do have a system. They would still say, but this is all the things you need to do, and if you're not reaching that, then this course isn't for you. So, therefore, Wikipedia became my best friend.
Red storm for 8 people, and then, I don't know, that'd be fine, but I need to actually plan what I'm doing, but I've got to get a train from the train station to the airport, and that'll be fine. And I'm feeling really good about it, even though I'm going on my own, and I was meant to be going with... But now that it's gone slightly warmer and slightly brighter and the days are slightly longer, oh my god, I want to go outside. I woke up this morning and I was like, you know what, I'm going to go for a run. 15 quid a month I think it is for my gym. And then they have the cheek to charge you £20 sign up fee, even though I've literally signed up to Pure Gym 3 times I think, but on and off. So we download this film and it's got these clay stop motion animation people, and they're eating food out of their arms. They sort of sustain themselves, they eat themselves.
I am an animal and I've got those things to do, but it still feels sort of scary, like I'm not necessarily one, because I feel like if I'm an adult then I should know.
I'd say, would you want a brew? And I was like, no one makes a better brew than you do. And I was like, yeah, I make a pretty good cup of tea, what can I say?
At the end of the day, it was all about the flowers. And that's rubbed off on my mum, and that also came...
In the centre of town, it's just full of young kids. I say young kids, I don't know, either first years or teenagers who just go in groups, and they just go on one machine group by group and just talking and walking around and whatnot and messing about. You can't really focused or just feel a bit like aware of my surroundings. But yeah, so I'm trying to go on more runs. When I have money, I'll start the gym again. Now that it's brighter, now that it's sunnier, I can start exercising again, eating better, and it should help.
Fucking boring.
When just out of the ocean an army of apes starts to approach us, and I've not even seen Planet of the Apes.
£20,
And then my nephew, he's worried that to sort of defend us against these apes, they're going to send nukes and
No reason and no purpose.
This is what I mean. They need to get. There's so many other different types of people. Does it? You no idea why, but buy into it because it's all cute.
I don't think I'm a Sagittarius.
Some cute little candles. You're like, oh my god, because I'm a Sagittarius.
Nice, my dad's office comes to but I just think I need this on my own.
no rhyme, no
especially when I'm
reason,
traveling.
and bomb the apes to death. He's worried about them, and then I wake up, but none of the lights can turn on, and I'm hallucinating, and then I wake up again for real though.
That's why I chose film in the end, I think, because I felt like I still have quite an analytical mind, but I think to be able to access film is a lot easier. To be able, it's a more of a fluently spoken language across everyone really. It's a more digestible thing than a piece of old literature. I don't think I actually enjoyed a single Jane Austen or Shakespeare or any of the classics you're supposed to enjoy. I just didn't. I'm sorry. I just didn't. I found them just fucking boring and long and tedious.
It doesn't make any sense. Like, even if I try and look at it in an educational purpose, apparently Sagittarius is meant to be like more like,
So it's like
I don't know,
Just available for
fucking
going
boring.
out or for fucking boring. Fucking boring. Fucking boring. Fucking boring.
On the apes to death.
£20 sign up.
Fucking boring
On the apes to death.
and long
£20 sign up.
and tedious